Hey guys, so today I decided I would do a video that I have not seen anywhere on BookTube. Maybe I just haven't looked for it, or maybe it's just not showing up, but I have decided to do a my signed book show-off thing? I don't know. But I've just recently realized that I have a lot of signed books, so yeah. And I'm always interested to see who has what kind of signed books, so I figured why not make a video about it. So, the first one is the one that I'm reading right now. It is called Blue Bayou by Jiffy Kate. I think they're two people, but I'm not really sure. So it is signed there. I got this one from one of the Romance Reveal book boxes. I think it was November. But yeah, I'm reading this one right now, so I can't tell you if I like it or not yet. And then I have Flirting with Fire by Piper Rain. And this one, I'm assuming, is also two people. I'm not sure. This one I haven't read yet. It was also from the same box as the other one. And then I have The Real Thing by Melissa Foster. Again, another book I have not read yet, but it is signed. This is another one from the Romance Reveal book box. And then I have Dirty Exes by Rachel Van Dyken. I've heard really good things about her, but I have not read this book yet. So that's her signature. Another one from Romance Reveal book box. Oh, my tower is falling over. And then I have Hopelessly Shattered by Bink Cummings. Another one I haven't read. This was from my December book box. And then I have Say I'm Yours by Corinne Mitchells. Another one that I got in December's book box and have not read yet. And then I have The Brightest Stars by Anna Todd. Another one from December that I haven't read yet. And then I have Vampire Kisses, the first three, by Ellen Schreiber. I don't know how to say her name. But she sent me a bunch of book plates when I was in high school. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that was the beginning. So it was the first three. So that's Vampire Kisses, Kissing Coffins, and Vampireville. And then Love Bites by the same author. Also book plate. And then this one is Royal Blood and The Coffin Blood. So that was kind of cool. It kind of sucks that she didn't send me enough book plates to put in my entire series, but I mean, I'm just happy that I have book plates. So the next one I have is Blizzard Winds by Paul Kosh, and this is actually one of my best friends from junior high. He wrote this book. He started it when he was in like grade 7, and he finally finished it, I think, when we just got out of high school. So I made sure to buy it, and then I got him to sign it. So it is signed right there. I did read this book. It's not a bad book. It's not something that I would usually read, but I did enjoy it. So yeah, that is Blizzard Winds by Paul Kosh. And then I have Pucked Love by Helena Hunting. So that's the signature there. I got this one in December. I need to buy the rest of the series in order to read this, but I've wanted this series for so long. I'm just so glad that one of them is signed now, so that's awesome. But I haven't read it yet. And then I have Road to Peace by Piper Davenport. There's her signature. I haven't read this one because this is book 6, and I need the first 5 in order to do that, and I just spent a lot of money on books, but I did not buy any of these, so eventually I will read this. And then I have my International Guy, Volume 1 by Audrey Carlin. So this is again another 3-book combined. So this is Paris, New York, and Copenhagen. And she sent me a booklet for Christmas, so that was cool. So got that one. And then I have another one by Audrey Carlin. This one is Intimate Tuition. I actually won this book on one of her giveaways, because whenever she does whenever she has like a release date, she always does giveaways and stuff, and she just like talks to everybody, and I won this one for the Intimate Tuition book giveaway. So that was really cool, and it came signed. She also sent me 3 bookmarks, but those ones weren't signed. They just went with the books, but that was okay because I loved it either way. By the way, both of these books I have read, and I absolutely loved them. The Lotus House series is done now. I loved the way that she ended it. Yeah. And then International Guy, we are just on number 10, I think, was released. So there's 2 more to come. I own the first 3 volumes. The 4th volume, I think, comes out in February, but they keep sending me them early, which I'm not complaining about, so I might get it before then. But I would definitely recommend these 2 series. And then there's Seducing Lola by Jessica Prince. I got this one in a Romance Real book box as well. It was actually my first book box that I started. And I loved this series. I loved it so much that I literally went out and I bought all the other ones that go to this series. So now I own all 4 of them. And I read it so fast. So it's a really good series. If you haven't read it or you haven't heard of it, I would definitely check it out. And then I have With My Whole Heart by Maria Lisa de Mora. So there's her signature there. I got this one in my first book box as well. It was not my favorite, but I still liked it a lot. I probably won't reread it just because it wasn't a very, like, intriguing story. Like, it was, but it wasn't. I feel like she just kind of added stuff into the story to make it have interest. It was a good story, and I did like it. I enjoyed it. I won't read it again. So next I have Between the Lines by Renee Harless. There's her signature. I do believe this one was in my first Romance Reveal book box as well. I am planning to get I think there's a second one coming out. Not between these 2, but between another one that's within this series. Yes, there is. So I'm planning to buy that one, so yeah. And then I have Fighting for Everything by Laura Kane. I really enjoyed this book. I am getting the rest of this series as well. I think there's 2 of them out right now and 1 more is coming. So I am planning on getting these ones. And then I have Tattered by Devney Perry. I really loved this book. I read the second one and it didn't catch me as much as this one did, but I still loved it, and I am planning to buy number 3 and 4. And number 2. I have to buy number 2. I just read it online. But I am planning to buy the whole series because I really love her, and I have checked into the rest of the books that she's read, and I am planning to buy more. So next I have Look the Part by Julie Ann. I would really have to say that this book is one of my favorite reads of this entire year. If you haven't read it, I would definitely read it. I loved this book beyond no end. Like, it was amazing. I do not think that there is a second one coming out. But I don't think we needed it. Like, this one, it was amazing. It ended properly. Like, it had plots in this one. Like, it was great. So definitely recommend this one. And then I have Unconscious Hearts by Harper Simone. This was another book that I would have to say would be one of my top books of this year. This is gonna be a series, so I do plan on getting the second one. It does not have a name yet. I really liked this book because it had like this paw print on it. This was another one that I got in my romance reveal book box. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this book. Like, it was amazing. And then the last signed book that I have is Use Me by Kimberly Knight. And that's her signature. And I do believe that she signed the... No, she didn't sign the book. This book was... It was okay. I liked other books more. I didn't despise this book. I probably won't read it again, but I did enjoy it. But yeah, those are all of the signed books that I own. So I own quite a few of them. Let's just see if I can like stack them all and then show you guys, because there's a lot of them. Let's see. So yeah, it's gonna